Welcome back to the greatest show on the internet. We're back again. Isaiah's here again.
Yay!
Albert's still dead. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
This week we're going to do something different due to the dramatic lack of content.
Yeah, nothing's coming out, so we're like, switch it up. And we didn't want to do another old movie because, that requires more effort.
We'd actually have to do some work, so it's like,
Yeah, Charles is too lazy to do that, so I would be all for that, but Charles is too lazy, he doesn't want to do that. So
who has time to watch more than one film a week,
I haven't even done that. I need to watch more. Anyway, we decided we're going to talk about The Boys season 1 and predictions for season 2, basically.
Yeah, we're not doing a review of series 1
no, series 1.
Again, we'd have to rewatch it.
It's a long time ago at this point. I'm not going to rewatch it. Yeah, it's good series though.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
10 out of 10.
Season 2, there's been no way, but it's good. Whatever.
8 out of 10.
Yes, that's probably more fair. It's got good reviews. People like it. There's trailers coming out for the next new season, which I'm getting excited. It comes out in not even that soon, but it's quite soon.
It's September. What is it?
Exactly.
July now? Yeah.
It's July now. So it's halfway July, so it's like a month. Not
a month and a bit.
Yeah,
maybe 2 months. We should really have the date. I'm gonna get the date. Fill the air.
What's the deal with airline food? Where did that joke originally even come from?
I think it was like a comedy thing.
Was it Seinfeld?
I don't know.
Did you do that?
I mean, I did watch some Seinfeld, but I didn't.
Oh, but this is a Seinfeld episode now.
Seinfeld episode. I hate when you click on an article, right? I'm keeping this in. But when you're trying to find a specific release date and it's from, one of those websites and it's like,
September 4th, 2020, I found it. There you go.
There we go.
You
boom.
Literally just had to search for release date and it's the first thing that comes up.
It's
very easy.
Confirms is that I'm incompetent.
Yes. I carry this show, obviously.
Clearly.
Yes. Charles going to cut that out. Anyway.
Cut.
We both like season 1. We're both excited for season 2. It's probably the upcoming TV series that I'm actually most looking forward to, probably.
For me, it's still The Umbrella Academy that comes out at the end of the month because I really like.
I thought you were gonna say Agents of Shield. Is it
Agents of Shield? Just get out. I should ban you from the show for bringing that.
I forgot you.
Trash up.
It's low key. It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
No.
It's an okay show.
No.
Anyway. It's probably better than whatever Umbrella Academy.
You haven't seen it. It's a very good show.
It's a fake X-Men show, bro. I'd rather just watch an X-Men movie.
It's not. It's not.
What's it about? Okay, no, we're not doing. We'll do an episode on that probably. So no.
Yeah.
We're not doing it now.
Also, thanks for all your comments last week.
All your comments. 1 comment.
3.
It's actually 3.
Yeah.
Respect.
Shows how much.
And only 2 of them were Charles' alt account.
We might look at some of those lists of films.
Were there actual suggestions?
Yeah, there were actual suggestions. Do not do any work.
Bro, you run the account. Let's be honest.
What?
You're the one with the actual access to this stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't check it.
There was a list, and then there was
This is already going to be longer than the Truman Show one, by the way. We're already 11 minutes in. We haven't said anything.
Who cares? This is
This is hilarious.
This is peak podcasting.
Okay, I'm actually looking at these, and these suggestions are I'll talk about this after the show. I'll talk about it later.
I don't think we're gonna do
most of this, right?
No. Leave it in.
Oh my god.
Okay. We probably.
It's gonna be a long episode then because we're not talking about anything so far. Someone watched the mop scene. That's interesting. Charles' favorite scene in the entire show.
No.
We didn't. Why did we talk about the mop scene? We weren't even talking about fair reasons why.
I think I mentioned it at the end. Yeah.
I thought you were cutting that out there. Lazy guy. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for your comments. We're gonna get back on topic. We might watch some of those things.
Comment more things and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Boys.
The Boys.
Season
2.
The first series came out this time last year.
July 26th.
Yeah.
Similar.
And that
one came out at once. This one's not. They're saying they're doing the the half and half format.
Well, are they doing weekly or half and half?
I think it's half and half. I think they did the thing BoJack did.
Okay, that's all right, I guess. And Rick and Morty.
Obviously, I love BoJack's, but I would look past for BoJack, but it was kind of with BoJack, it's literally 2 different seasons. Though.
Yeah, it is. So that's kind of fine. Yeah.
Seasons. But it's because it would have been 2 actual seasons, but they had to end it because Netflix made them cancel the show, which hate you, Netflix, but whatever.
Yeah, they gave us 4
They
seasons
really-
of 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Where they could have given us more BoJack, you know.
Yep. To be fair, at least it didn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah,
It's
good
best to
series.
end, like when it did.
Ended
Yeah,
well.
great.
We'll eventually do an episode on it.
Yeah.
When they announce series.
When we're going to announce the first episode, but
The first
things
episode
happened.
live and on camera.
That's episode 0. Episode 0 was that.
If I can get the footage for that one.
Please no. Nah, I'm good. Anyway.
With the great background and stuff that wasn't terrible at all.
It was so... I told you.
I said it was terrible. I made numerous complaints about it. But if I can get my hands on that footage, I will upload it.
You're going to have to cut some of this, surely. We're 20 minutes
No,
in.
we're only 7 minutes in
Oh, the actual recording.
on the
Okay, fine.
actual recording.
So anyway, The Boys.
Yeah, so at the
Season
end of
1.
the series, we find out that Billy Butcher's wife isn't actually dead, and she's had a
Yeah.
kid with what's his
Homelander.
name? Homelander.
Well,
And it's-
saying had a kid with AK, she never spoke to him again. I don't think that's the same thing.
Well, yeah, we knew they had a kid, right? But we
But
thought
before
they were dead. They were both
Yeah.
dead, is what we
Yeah,
assumed.
what we believed.
But
Yeah.
you know, they blew up the invisible. I mean, I can't say his full name because obviously we'll just get no views. but-
Translucent Man.
Translucent Man. I can't say Billy Butcher's name for him, but you know, if you've seen it, you know.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
blew
he's-
him
he's
up
dead.
like 3 episodes in.
Yeah, that was early on in the show. He died.
I thought he was going to be around, so that was kind of, you know.
He was a good character.
He was a
but
good character
died.
before he got blown up.
Yeah, right.
But it's like, what are they going to do for the second series? So what we've seen in the trailer is that they're on the run because
The boys are on the run. They're under attack, basically.
they found out about the
They're
Formula V
terrorists.
stuff.
They're seen as Compound V.
Compound V, yeah. And now
Basically,
they're on
that's
the
what
run.
makes the heroes actual heroes. They get injected with this thing, and it gives them powers. Basically.
Yeah,
And
there's no real superheroes.
There's no actual, the superheroes. I mean, they are real. They still have
Yeah, they
powers,
still
but
have-
they're not- They're man-made. They're man-made.
Yeah, and not
There's
all
also-
of them know that.
Yeah, and it's also become a thing where I think there's going to be in the season is other countries are getting their hands on this and like
Yeah.
they're not like essentially the same amount.
Well,
But,
in the
like,
first
that's
series,
that's how they're doing
that
it.
terrorist group created the fire exploding man, and in one of the clips you sent me, either
Yeah.
the full, not the trailer. This was a scene clip, wasn't it?
One of them fights the Black Noir. Is that his name?
Is that his name? Yeah, it
Yes,
is Black
it's
Noir. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Black Noir. Which is
And he
funny,
just
but-
straight up decapitates him.
exactly. So they're clearly more. The 7 are the most powerful ones. So they're still much more powerful than these people. They're still more powerful, basically,
Yeah,
than these so far. But it's becoming an issue, basically. And yeah,
so what from the boys' perspective, from the 7 perspective, is like they're kind of now becoming soldiers and like governmental private security for the
they're becoming
state.
like privatized army stuff.
Yeah.
basically.
So it's about, and then obviously the boys, you know, don't want them.
Don't want that.
They
Because,
don't want
you
it.
know, for obvious reasons.
There's no
Basically.
accountability.
And they're superheroes. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, they're literally just, and they also, there's no like, they're not obviously, as we see, they're not heroes as well. They're just like, they're very flawed people.
They're
cannot-
very-
basically, they're not like Superman. Like if Superman was in the army, you could at least be like, well, he won't kill people, unless Zack Snyder's the director. Sorry, Natasha, I know you're a big fan.
You can't
Because
call
she's watching
people
this.
out on this show.
I can.
No shout outs.
Yeah.
Now do what you
Um,
want.
So yeah, he won't kill. He wouldn't kill people. With his
Yeah, but
thing, he
Homelander
literally
just like
murder
straight
people.
up
Like, they
murdering
just, even
people.
for fun.
Yeah, and then
So
you've
anyway.
got like the Aquaman dude, the Deep. He, you know, is a
Some of these
sexual
names
predator.
Are bad. By the
These
way.
are
I don't
terrible.
know.
I know they're like
They're
parodies of.
probably, I know they're parodies, so they're meant to be like. I told you in the comic books because there's a comic books of this, obviously that I've read because I'm
haven't
a
read.
real fan. I
Alright.
don't think I finished it, but I know
All right,
basically.
cool. I've read, you know, all of the new 52 run of Aquaman.
No
you
one
don't
cares
see me.
about Aquaman, though.
You
That's
don't
crazy,
see me
bro.
bragging about it
You literally mentioned that in 3 episodes.
because
now.
it's the only comic I read.
It's trash, bro. But yo, the names are bad, but whatever. But in the comic, there's literally someone called Jack from Jupiter or something, which is it's just I know it's a Martian Manhunter thing, but it's just lazy. Some of these names, Black Noir as well. That was kind of funny though.
Yeah,
The female, really,
yeah, that's not.
really. They didn't even give her a name in the comic.
Oh, yeah, there's-
with that. They at least have a name. She has a name in the show, right? I think her name's Kimiko or something.
I can't remember.
That's what it says. That's what it says on Wikipedia. She's not just called the female the whole time, which is better than the comic for that. So
Yeah.
that's cool. But she's like Wolverine, right? That was the whole. She's similar to Wolverine. She's like the.
I thought she was
like,
just
has
real
the whole-
violent and just straight up murder.
No, but she
people.
has like the whole regenerative thing.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I
Wolverine.
thought you meant like claws and stuff, and I'm like,
No.
no. There's that
She
other
has
one.
claws?
No, there's that
She's
other one,
like- you know what I
Pop
mean?
Claw, who was dating A Train.
Yeah.
Who,
of course.
You know, does
She
that?
dies, right?
Yeah, but she also kills that, guy.
Okay. We should get like, predictions for the next. So there's a new hero who has like lightning powers, and she's I can't remember her name's Stormfront. Yeah.
So did you say her name's Storm?
Storm. Yeah, that is really funny. But listen. In the but in the comic, right? This comic thing. The character's completely different. Like the same name, but it's a completely different character. So the Storm thing isn't as like noticeable, but now it's literally just Storm because she has the exact same powers as Storm. So it's like, well,
Storm.
kind of similar there, but pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is just parody of
So she's joining
superheroes.
Seven. Well, it's not a full parody, but whatever.
They've got
For me,
the-
parody like implies comedy most of the time. It's like a whatever. It's like a take on it that's different because they're not really heroes.
Yeah.
But I do like it. It's a really good show. It's better than the comic. But prediction. We should do some predictions. So prediction. One of the boys will die, and one of the seven will die again. I don't know who though.
I feel
Someone
like
would.
A Train will die because, like,
A-Train's the obvious one though, because he's already becoming addicted to the compound thing. He's taking too
he'll
much of it.
OD or
Shoot.
something, or like explode.
And he got beat by Starlight in that last fight too.
Oh
He
yeah,
he survived that, didn't he?
yeah.
He's not dead.
He's not dead, so
Yeah.
because they saved him. But then
Yeah.
Starlight.
That'll cause issues though in the next season, right? Because
If he
he's still part of the team.
Yeah, but if he remembers, because he was pretty, drugged in a pretty drugged up
true,
state,
true.
so they just assumed that Huey did it, I think, and that's why they're on the
I
run.
guess we'll see.
Or were they on the run for? I mean, they were on the run for pretty much the whole of the first series anyway, because they killed Translucent. So it's kind of like not much has changed from that perspective. But I mean, how's Billy gonna get away from Homelander because he's literally at his house?
Dude, this is one of the things. This is one of the things that you have to like, because it's a TV show. You have to let it go because really, next place, there's no way the boys could actually fight these people currently. Like, I'm sure they'll probably have something coming where they find a way to fight them.
They'll stick
I don't know
explosives
what they're
in
gonna do.
unseelie
Yeah,
regions again.
but for like the transition, that was a smart way to get around it. I thought that was good.
Yeah,
Because in the comic books, they literally just fight. They just use Compound V as well. They just do that. That's literally the only way. That's how they
that's
fight them.
lazy.
Which is kind of like, exactly. It makes sense, obviously, but it's kind of like, because it's like an easy way to do it, but it's kind of lazy. And also, this isn't like a later on. They started doing this like the first comic book you read.
Why did you read this comic book? It sounds awful.
Because it has good ideas. Like, it has some good things. But like a lot of it is just bad. But there's lots of good ideas. But it's not fully, like I told you, it's very edgy, edgelord. Not even like a lot of the edginess is just. Like,
In terms of
just it's
edginess,
not
are we
really
going
Star
like 13 Reasons Why level of edginess, or not that
way
edgy?
more than that.
Way
It's like,
more than that.
There's lots of like, you have to remember, this isn't like the 2000s this comic book came. So there's lots of things that people have said that you probably couldn't put in a comic book now. I'll say that. It wasn't even that long ago too, but you could probably still do it, I guess. But it's like, it's not because like normally if like an evil person saying something really bad, you're like, oh, okay, well they're evil. Even if it's lazy, like it's just well they're evil. But like even the boys who are like, I know the boys aren't meant to be good either, but they're meant to be like the people you root for more. They're still saying awful things. They're still doing awful things the entire time. So it's just kind of like, well, who do you root for? There's only like two people in the entire.
Well,
show
they're not
without any
exactly
kind of-
doing good
no
stuff
but
in
they're
the
doing it
first
for, like,
series,
even-
are
they're doing
they?
it for, like, no, but they're doing it for like a decent cause at least. Like they're still trying to actually like help people and trying to stop the supers from being like too overpowered. Within the comic book, they're literally just doing awful things for no reason a lot of the time. Like they don't care about anyone really. It's a thing. But
Yeah.
they're more likable in. I think everyone is more likable in the show though.
Yeah,
not
you kind of relate to Huey and a bit Billy.
They get more. They're basically there's more character like growth and stuff. There's more character like actual be having a character and not just like AJ, for example, in the comic book is the biggest non-character ever. He has one character trait.
I mean, is he a character in the series though?
Yes.
Is he though?
But if you read him in the comic books compared to this, he's like the best written character ever. I'm being dead serious. He does nothing in the comic book. He has no personality traits at all. It's hilarious. Like a lot of the supers are like they're not on screen that much. So you don't really the only personality trait you get from them is that they're all evil. That's basically it. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
So that's one of the issues with the comic books, in my opinion. But anyway, back to the show. One of them will die. I don't know who. One of the boys. One of the 7. It could be Maeve, maybe.
Is she the Wonder Woman one? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the most obvious one.
She had no character in the first series. So
no,
I mean,
that's not
like,
true. She did.
Did she?
She was. Yes, she was friends with. She was the one that was posted with Starlight, and you had the thing about how she was with Homelander before.
Yeah, before,
right?
Not anymore.
Yeah, and she also had that thing with the other girl that she was speaking to that she had to abandon.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
See, that was a character thing. That was the thing that. No, she did have character stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I told you, yeah, pretty much
I
everyone
retract
had, like,
that previous
character
statement.
stuff. Apart from Transition Man, but he died.
He got blown up.
Yeah.
His character was be an asshole and get blown up. That was the entirety.
But
of
Homelander is the best one by far. Right?
Oh yeah,
he's
his super.
Characters. In the comic book, again, he's just really dumb. He's not smart. He's just really powerful. But in this, he's like actually smart as well. He's not a complete idiot the whole time.
He's super evil. He kills like the
anyway,
Madeline, who's in charge of the 7.
Yeah.
With their weird kind of sex stuff that was real weird and off-putting. Then he just kind of melts her brain. Does he kill her child as well?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did.
Nearly did, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But I do wonder what's happened. Okay, do you have any predictions for the next one right now?
I mean, I think, again, I agree with you that probably one of the 7 will die.
I would say Queen Maeve or A-Train.
I have a weird feeling that Huey is probably going to get some kind of superpower. I just have that feeling that just something could happen.
The thing is, I feel like they have to introduce one of them, like, they have to do some kind of workaround for them to actually fight them. If they're actually in a fight. That's the issue. Because they can't fight them, like, actually. Unless Starlight just teams up with them again. But she could do. Because she's friends with
I mean, is she still dating Huey? I mean, what's going on with... I
so.
don't want this to become one of those podcasts where it's like, oh my god, are these characters going to hook up? But it's like...
They are. I'm pretty sure they are dating.
I think they are, but, you know...
They're definitely at least close.
Good for them, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Good for them. So, yeah, she would probably protect him, I would guess.
I mean, yeah,
if she can. Black Noir is the one that didn't get any character, though.
He was just there.
So he looks like he's going to get more character.
He got more character in that 2-minute trailer, did he? In the first entire series.
To be fair, that's quite similar in the comic book as well. It doesn't really do much. Until, like...
I wonder if he's going to talk.
Hopefully not. But there's some things in the comic book also. I would say that different from the comic book. Which is why I think... I don't want to spoil things from the comic book because it could happen. But they're not going to just follow it the exact way, because things have already been changed quite a lot. So, one of the changes, the key changes, the biggest one, is that the Billy Butcher, the reveal at the end. Because in the comic book, she was dead. She was actually dead.
Yeah.
The whole thing was entirely true. What he believed about her and Homelander was all true. But in this case, like, we don't know. Like, that's one of the things I do like. We don't actually know what they're going to follow and what they're not going to follow. So it's like gives some like intrigue to people, even if you've read it or you know what happened. Whereas, like, I really don't know where they're going to go with that whole story, because the kid's going to have powers, right? They already said that, right?
Yeah. I
mean, I don't know if they said it, but they probably will.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I mean,
is that going to be like the first natural?
The natural picking up point is kind of, I guess, but I mean, the natural picking up point. We already
saw where it starts, though. Because I showed you that thing. Well, that's apparently the first like 3 minutes that they released. It could be like a fake out, I guess, but I'd guess it's probably true.
Oh yeah, the first series premiered on Amazon on the 26th of July last year, in case anyone cared that much. But I mean, if you haven't seen the first series, I mean...
You should watch it, definitely.
I mean, whoops. But I mean, we haven't really covered it that well.
Yeah, well, listen... You should have known that because it's a predictions thing. I hope you also have predictions for the season.
I'll put some real clickbait title on this video, like, you won't believe what has happened in Series 2 of The Boys or something. It might not be that.
You won't believe what we think will happen.
No, not we. Oh my god, I can't believe this happened in Series 2 of The Boys.
You can't put that. That's way too much because that didn't even come out yet. You can change it to that when it comes out.
The clickbait is
Yeah,
real.
you can do that. You can do that when we do season 2 because we'll do that probably, right?
Yeah, we'll be like, we were 100% right in all of our coherent predictions that we made.
Okay. I need to do another prediction.
Another prediction. Homelander's going to kill some people.
Well, that's obvious.
There we go. Boom. 100% prediction rate straight in. I just have a weird feeling that A-Train is going to explode at some point.
He could die.
Viscerally explode in this series. Like, he was basically...
There's a thing I could say from the comic book, but they won't do that probably.
Go on then, what is it? Is it
Well,
the
in the
9/11
comic
thing
book-
you said?
No, it's not that because they already addressed that, so it won't be that. We're not going to go into that anymore because Charlie mentioned it. We're not elaborating on that out. Look it up if you want. Oh, there's a thing where I don't know if I should say it because it could be like a big spoiler, I guess, but probably not. But Stormfront, in case you can't tell from the name, is like I don't know. Have you noticed anything about that name?
Are they going to cause a storm?
Okay. Well,
I'll see myself out.
in the comic book, it was like a Nazi creation, which I thought was a giveaway from the name. I thought like that's like a massive Nazi name. In my
Is it?
opinion.
Let
Okay,
me
man,
Google
I
it and
guess
see
not.
what...
Guess
I
not.
don't know
It's
Nazi
not.
names.
It's,
I don't...
no, it's not. But it's like it sounds like it would be. So I just assumed it was, and then it ended up being that. So it was like it was made by the Nazis. Like that was the creation of Stormfront. But it's gonna be a different character, so it probably won't come up.
The Boys
Like-
Wiki fandom.
Yeah, it's not. It won't come up in this.
Oh, there's
That's just a
actual...
weird
Oh,
thing.
you can see the picture of who's playing them.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna find stuff from the comic books in this stuff, so you might have to know my spousal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, as a result, he was like really racist himself. So
Oh. It's
shockingly,
a woman in the
it's a woman
series.
now.
Yeah.
bro, you saw that
Did
in the trailer, didn't you?
I've
sent it to
watched
you.
a lot. Yeah, I watched it, but like, you know...
Yeah, exactly. He looks like Shazam in that. He looks exactly like Shazam in the
What, like Zachary Levi Shazam?
like nearly exactly like Shazam. No, like the comic book Shazam,
Ah,
and he has the same powers.
shout
Nearly
out
the
Zachary
same powers.
Levi,
But
nice
yeah.
guy.
Haven't seen that movie, but yeah. But anyway, I do think there'll be. I think the Compound V thing will like the public will find out in this season. That's
Yeah.
the prediction. Though. I think the public are gonna find out about Compound V. Not in some sense. They might do like I don't know. They might say like, oh well, China and Russia they're using Compound V, but our ones are all natural, or something dumb like that. Something that Americans would believe. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're better than them, so don't believe logic. We're just better. It makes sense. That kind
Don't
of thing.
believe the lies.
Oh, also, there'll be a Donald Trump reference.
Oh
For
yeah,
no
definitely.
reason.
They'll
There-
do...
for absolutely no
Media exists. Donald Trump reference.
someone will, even though in this universe it doesn't make any sense if he's the president or not, someone will make a reference to it. Someone will or like say like make superheroes great again or something like that. I don't know what happened.
I bet Homelander's gonna say it.
I can see it coming already.
He's gonna be at a podium and he's literally gonna say it.
They're gonna. Do you think they're gonna do like Homelander Trump allegories?
Why not? Because I mean, who cares, right?
That would be really. That would be. I mean, they probably shouldn't do that.
No, they shouldn't, but they're gonna do it anyway.
I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll make it obvious, even if because in the last one you could claim that him and like doing that speech is obviously sorry if I'm spoiling people's like worldview. That's clearly a like parody of like how real like Republicans speak, right?
I guess.
Am I wrong? Because he's talking about like the whole abortion stuff and like natural, like that's clearly like about even though it's like hypocritical, obviously. That's
Yeah.
clearly about like politicians, right? No, maybe not, but like politicians in general about how they're like being hypocritical and like telling for their agenda or whatever, and how he's speaking was very obviously political.
Yes.
So you know, they'll probably just do something like that again, where he's just trying to get power as like a maybe political guy. Maybe he could run for president. Do you think that'd be interesting?
Well, I mean, it's not past a superhero to run for president. Superman was president in the comics. Lex Luthor was president.
Lex Luthor was president. Yeah, I know that.
There's probably more examples of it.
Doctor Doom is he's like the
He's
emperor,
like the
not-
king
he's like
of Latvia. Latveria.
Because it's a fake. They couldn't put Latvia because it's a real country. They had to put Latveria, which is obviously just somewhere in Eastern Europe where they just make up a place, which they always do. What's the name of where's Scarlet Witch from again? That fake. What's it called?
In the film, what?
European country.
Sokovia.
Too? Yeah.
No, in the comic book, her and Quicksilver,
Magneto's child. I know.
Magneto's kids. I don't know if
Yeah,
they're
but
from.
I still thought they lived there though. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look this up. Right, so I can give 2 predictions. The Donald Trump one, I'm actually very confident about now. That's a guaranteed win for me. You have to find something else.
16 comic book characters that ran for president. Is that what we...
16.
16.
No.
Some guy called Prez, Howard the Duck.
Howard the Ducks. That doesn't count as a superhero in my eyes.
I don't even know half of these. Robert Redford.
Exactly. Oh, wait, I've heard of that. I've heard of his name.
He's an actor.
Who is he?
He's an actor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm confused.
I don't know. I'm
I was like, I know the name. What's he in? Is he in...
He's in Winter Soldier.
Oh, yeah.
He's the head of...
Did he run for president in the comic book? I know the name.
Hang on. Robert Redford, hang on.
Did Captain America run for president? That sounds like something they would do.
But this doesn't even explain it. It just says Robert Redford. This article is useless. I think it's to do with Watchmen, so Alan Moore probably...
Oh, Watchmen. I haven't seen that.
It's whatever.
Okay.
People like it.
Do you think the season will be better than the first one, or no?
I mean,
they're going to live up to it.
I mean, the problem with most series is that they kind of,
run out of ideas.
Just fail, or just like slowly degrade and become worse after the first series. Riverdale.
I don't think that's entirely
13 Reasons Why.
13 Reasons Why wasn't ever good, but they got... Okay, I think this is different, because 13 Reasons Why got worse, because they ran out of material. 13 Reasons Why wasn't good, but they had, like, the book to go on.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it's good, but I'm saying, like, everything has been worse since the first series.
Once they had no book to go off, of course it was going to get worse. Like, what did you expect? It literally expanded its life, like, for no reason. They had nothing to do, so they had to make up random stuff.
Who even cares?
Riverdale is more unacceptable than that. But season 2 for Riverdale is watchable. It's okay.
It's watchable. It's not as good as
season
the
2
first
for
one.
13 Reasons Why is not watchable. It's not watchable.
And yet you made me watch it.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Never doing that episode on it. I don't care.
Do you think there'll be any inner conflict with the boys or the Seven?
There's always inner conflict with the boys. There's constantly inner conflict between the two groups. They're always fighting and sniping at each other.
I mean, like a large amount, because there's an argument and stuff. Also, they're deep. Is he kicked out? Is he back?
He got cancelled. Remember, he's like living.
Yeah, but I think he's back because they had to introduce Stormfront because Translucent Man died.
Yeah,
like, I think like that's coming out, right? I'm pretty sure that's gonna come out, and that's why they're on the run because they know he killed them. They know that they killed Translucent Man.
Blew him up.
But the deep is still like. That's crazy though. Imagine in real life you had a superhero and you got exposed to that kind of thing.
Imagine if you had anyone who was like allowed to continue working after doing that kind of thing. Cough.
Yeah, imagine. Can never see that coming.
Cough.
Well,
we ain't naming any names because we're not
getting
sued. We're just
This is easy, most off the rails episode.
There were no rails.
Yeah.
You see what you did to us, Netflix? You didn't give us anything new to watch. You too, Amazon, with your one TV show a year.
Facts.
Oh yeah, let's go watch Carnival. Let's go watch Carnival Row. That's a great quality TV series.
Not seeing that.
Oh, it's trash. Oh, it's bad. It's so bad. Or let's go watch the Alex Rider TV series.
I heard that's alright, I heard it's actually quite good. I used to read those books. Those books were good.
So did I, but I mean,
No, those books were good. I don't care. Those books were good.
The books were good, yeah.
They were fire.
Amazon fire.
They haven't. The thing was the trailers, which I like. They haven't actually spoiled like too much of what's going to happen.
Yeah, we don't really know what's happening. I don't know if you've gathered.
We don't even know that. We know like the boys are on the run. Obviously, that Homeland has a child. That's going to be those are going to be big parts.
Yeah.
And the war like between the boys and the Seven is going to kind of going to continue. But obviously they can't actually physically fight them because they'll just get like killed,
murdered.
So they're gonna I do want to know how they're going to actually like creatively get them to try and take them down.
Drugs.
Because it is going to be like the only way is like
drugs.
That, or I think they will. I think it might be like they're going to get like recruit some of the Seven to be on their side. I think that's probably
so Starlight. Who probably couldn't
Starlight,
kill?
No, and Maeve.
Who both can't kill Homelander.
Obviously not, but it'd be like buying time though. They're not going to defeat Homelander in season 2, are they? So
no.
I mean, unless it ends now, so they're just gonna. It's gonna be like a recruitment thing. They're going to try and work out ways to try and prevent them. Because the thing that is happening, the boys are trying to get another boy. So they're trying to get involved in like the military and stuff.
Yeah.
And the boys do not want that to happen for obvious reasons. So that's going to be a big part of it too. So they can probably use like some of the seven to try and like stop that happening. Because that's a big part. That's in the comic book section. That's a big part of it. So
Yes.
Big things.
I mean, that's...
Do you think? Okay, what do you think Homelander's like kill count will be this season? Do you think it'll be more?
Honey, he killed like a bunch of people. He killed that aeroplane full of people.
Well, he didn't. Okay, he didn't kill them. He just didn't save them because they were dying.
Didn't save them.
Right?
Sorry.
Well, he tried. Well, he failed in saving them, and then he gave up. He could have saved them, but he gave up. So
Yeah, he could have done.
that was pretty funny though. He really tried. He really tried for like 10 seconds. Like, I'll let them.
It's too much
That
effort.
just show he should totally be in the military, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Man, he would be so good.
Oh, we could save these. Nah, we're good. It was like, oh, I could do this, but it's like a lot of work. I can't be bothered. That was pretty much the entirety of his thought process.
That is kind of crazy. That plane scene was really good.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, maybe we'll do a review of Series 1 just before Series 2 comes out.
Yeah, maybe we will. And we can have like more to say about it than this.
Or more competent.
Oh damn! I completely forgot about that scientist who made him. That was a big point. He got killed, right?
Oh yeah, he killed him too.
Yeah.
Just killing everyone.
But he lied. He lied about the baby because the baby was real.
Yeah, he believed him. He lied. That's like a meme or something.
That was like a month ago. You're a bit behind the times. That thing of him using the laser is actually one of the best scenes.
What, where he literally melts her? That was...
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Low-key copied from Injustice, but whatever. Still good. Have you seen that? I'll send you that.
I've played the Injustice games, yes.
Yeah, you know the one where Superman, like, laser-eyes Shazam?
Yes.
The 10-year-old, by the way.
Kills a 10-year-old.
He kills a 12-year-old or whatever.
Just kills him, straight up.
Lasering through his skull. Yeah.
He, like, punches through the Joker as well. Just, like...
Injustice is so good, man. I don't care. That's a good... We should low-key do that.
Injustice episode next week. I'm gonna play the games again.
Yeah, and two. I'll play you at them. You have a PS4, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously. I'll face you.
Fight you.
I'll face you right now.
I've got to re-download it.
As soon as this ends, I'm gonna face Charles, and the winner will get to choose what's next week.
But sure.
Okay, wait. Quick thing, Homelander. Like, where do you rank him in villains? Like, is he already a top tier superhero?
He's better than any villain in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No, come on.
Take that, fanboys.
Oh, no, please do the title as Homelander is better than Thanos, and here's why. And then do not cut anything. Leave it exactly as it is.
Yeah. Take that, fanboys.
That's the way, like, 30 minutes in to get to the actual thing of you saying that.
God, I've really been going after Marvel in the like past 3 weeks.
The thing is, okay, I'm more of a DC fan than Marvel.
Same.
I prefer DC comics. And
DC just have
DC's
best.
better.
Yeah.
DC's better. I'm keeping it real. But
100.
the MCU low key. It is a bit overrated.
Shazam is better than all the No, I can't say that.
Oh my god, you could not say. Listen, I like the MCU, but like the fate from. Until like phase 2, there was the first phase is bad.
I mean, even phase 2, most of the Marvel films are bad. I'd argue at least a solid 50% of the Marvel films are pretty bad.
I would say most of the Marvel films are like. Here's the thing: I have to rewatch them though, because when I watched them, I thought they were all like good. Now that I'm watching them again, like Iron Man 3 is awful, obviously, but the Iron Man 1 was not that good, and that was one of my favorite ones. And Iron Man 2 is okay.
Yeah.
But like Avengers was good. Avengers 1 I still think is pretty good. So
Age of Ultron is not good at all.
I haven't seen. I have to rewatch it. But yeah, listen. Phase 3 is where it really gets like actually good. But that's a lot of that's because they release so much stuff. Like in Phase 1 and 2, there's like 7 movies. So like the majority are just like okay.
Yeah.
When it gets to Phase 3, there is like 50. So of course there's more good ones.
Do you know what I completely forgot was a thing? Was Daredevil on Netflix. And I just saw it the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, I love this series."
But yeah,
it was
MCU.
Yeah,
MCU. You know, it's good, but it's maybe not as good as people say.
We can come after you every week, MCU, till we get cancelled.
Absolutely. We hate the MCU. That's the catchphrase.
That's the episode title. Hashtag we hate the MCU.
Why The Boys is better than the entire MCU combined.
Yep. Gonna get hate comments on those Marvel subreddits I post this on.
Listen, DC's better than Marvel. That's what I have to say.
That's
And the episode
it.
on that. And we're gonna pay Injustice now too.
Yeah, we're done. We'll be back next week. Comment if you want us to like
We'll be back
incoherently
next week.
ramble about something else next week, or
We
you.
could do a sport. I low-key we should do a sports episode, but no one will care.
No one will care. I mean, we can
I
talk
know.
about the Premier League. Here's the sports episode.
Here's a sports episode.
Liverpool won the
Premier
league.
League. Liverpool, Charles' favourite team, Liverpool.
No,
Premier
no, no.
Liverpool. Okay, next week we should actually try and let's see if comment something if someone
Comment.
cares.
If anyone
something.
cares, please comment something. I don't think we're
Yeah.
gonna watch that. We might watch that Eurovision thing if we get desperate.
No. I am not. I was looking at that and I was like, this is a Will Ferrell movie in 2020. There's no way this.
Sorry to the person who commented that. It's
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. You should never recommend that film. Recommend something better, bro. That's
Yeah.
a 64% Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, I take it back. Maybe it's alright. I'm not gonna.
I
watch
did.
it.
I mean, what did Poppy your comment on the? Should I be naming people? I mean, you can see anyway.
I mean, you can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
No, next episode is going to be the mop scene.
no,
The mop
no, no. I'm not watching that again. I mean, I did look at some of the stuff Katie commented. They look quite good, so we might watch one of those.
Yeah, but they look like
They're horror films, so
indie films, horror films.
yeah, we can do horror films.
But we talk about, this part was scary.
Yeah,
this
pretty
part
much.
was not scary. I mean, fair enough, I guess.
I want to do
Do a
Halloween.
Halloween.
It got pushed to next year. The new one, which is the sequel that's supposed to come out in October, got pushed to next year. So I mean, we can do the one that came out in 2018 and the first one. I mean, the rest of them are terrible. So
But I don't want to do it. I don't really like horror movies like that, but whatever.
yep, we'll see what happens next week.
There will be something, probably. And if I'm not here, Albert killed me and took my place.
Yeah, there's just a cycle of co-hosts getting murdered. It's a Hunger Games situation up in here.
So Hunger Games next episode. You just heard it right now.
No, God, no! What have I done?
Right, bye. Hunger Games.
Bye, not Hunger Games. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. If you watch this far, I don't know. Comment, I told 6 friends.
If you watch this far, comment, we want Albert back, kick Charles off.
No.